to be savoured, hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Del Piero. Hullet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lookman. Bastoni cuts it out. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he get it through? He is through here. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nedved. Shevchenko. Pavard gets over and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he thumps it clear. Hullet. He's had a hit! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Del Piero. Lovely ball and a real chance now. DiMarco gets good distance on it. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Del Piero. Now the finish! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely feet. Thuram gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's the shot! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Baresi. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Inzaghi. That's a nicely measured pass. Thuram. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance, shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through. And that's it! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Nedved. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Julio Cesar can claim that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Shevchenko. Chance! Cleared without complication. Çalhanoğlu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Costa Curta. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Real chance! They are rampant! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
He's got 4. He's had a shot! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Del Piero. And they can counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Del Piero plays it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lookman. Lookman! Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Çalhanoğlu. Ribery. Oh, Red, nice interception. Turan. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard. And that could set him on his way. He could be in here. Very nicely done. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Nedved stood his... Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Milan presented with a golden opportunity here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Dida will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, great save by Dida! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Okafor. Nedved. Shevchenko. Barella makes the interception. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Gullit. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now there's a fine ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Gullit. Can he finish? Caught offside that time. Costa Curta. Del Piero, and he's onside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Gullit. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Thuram! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries a header! And he's missed it. Rijkaard. And he's been shifted off it. Seedorf. Now it's Shevchenko. To set free a runner. Bastoni. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Dybala. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then.